What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, everybody is wondering, is this official, the mega massive undisputed welterweight showdown between undefeated unified 3-belt welterweight world champion superstar boxer who holds the WBC, IBF, WBA welterweight world titles, widely considered to be top 2 best pound for pound fighters in the world, and Errol the Truth Spence Jr., 28 wins, no losses, no draw, 22 big wins by way of knockout. He is 32 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach, an undefeated 3-division world champion, former junior welterweight undisputed world champion, currently the reigning WBO, World Boxing Organization welterweight world champion, who is widely considered by many to be the #1 best pound for pound fighter in the world, in Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is 38 wins, no losses, no draw, 29 big wins by way of knockout. He is 34 years of age, 5'8" with a 74-inch arm reach. With that said, yesterday news broke and went viral that Terence Crawford and Errol Spence have agreed to, in principle, to everything for November 19th showdown in Las Vegas, Nevada, for Undisputed, the most highly anticipated fight in recent time. Okay, the biggest fight in the sport of boxing between Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. And yesterday the news broke. Terence Crawford signed his part, Errol Spence signed his part, and there's a little bit of verbiage that needs to be cleaned up. Well, then many people are saying it's not true, because legendary retired Hall of Fame iconic superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, former pound for pound king, the man known as Money, Floyd Mayweather Jr., has not announced it. Okay, Floyd Mayweather, retired 50-0, now founder and promoter of Mayweather Promotions. Floyd Mayweather recently did an interview in which he stated that the fight will not be official until he himself announces the fight. Okay, and he explained how close of a relationship he had with PBC, Premier Boxing Champion, founder and advisor Al Heyman, and that everything goes through him, and he's privy to all information. So if he don't announce it, then it's just simply not true. Okay, and so now people are in limbo. They're questioning, is this information legit? Is it valid? Are they going to fight? Did it fall through? Because Floyd Mayweather hasn't said anything. Well, Floyd Mayweather obviously is involved, is privy to information. But this has been agreed upon. Now, nothing is guaranteed in the sport of boxing. Nothing. Okay? I mean, let's be real. We saw a fight where a fighter against Efe Ajagba, his opponent got in the ring, and when the first bell rung, he stepped through the ropes, walked off, and left. So nothing is guaranteed in the sport of boxing until leather is exchanged, right? But in this case, they are squeezed and pinched for time to the highest degree. Okay, Floyd Mayweather is or would be standing in the way. Now, we just heard Amir King Khan, former multi-division world champion, British superstar boxer, he stated that fights would be canceled if Floyd Mayweather didn't, anything that Floyd Mayweather was involved with, if he wasn't able to announce it first, then the fights would be canceled. Okay? And so many people believe that it's not true because Floyd Mayweather has not announced it. Floyd Mayweather is not standing in the way of the biggest fight in boxing taking place. Okay, Floyd Mayweather is not involved with Terence Crawford's side. Now he may be, somewhat involved with Errol Spence's side, but Errol Spence already stated he's not involved and don't sign his checks. I ain't never seen Floyd Mayweather's name on none of my checks, is what Errol Spence stated, right? And so we saw other fights get done that Floyd Mayweather has not announced. Floyd Mayweather didn't announce Errol Spence fight. unification bout with former WBA Cuban welterweight star boxer Yordenis Ugas. Okay, he didn't announce that fight. He didn't announce the fight with Errol Spence and 2-division world champion Puerto Rican superstar boxer Danny Swift Garcia, right? Floyd Mayweather didn't announce. Majority, I don't remember a fight of Errol Spence that he broke the news and announced it. So I think it was a case of Floyd Mayweather just responding to a question that he was asked about if the fight was happening, and he was simply saying, and then I believe he just took it to a step too far. He was saying that if the fight was done, I would know. No, it's not done. Right? And then he just went on to tell the world how if the fight was to be done, he would be the one to announce it. I think Floyd Mayweather is privy to information, and everybody would be wise to take his word into consideration to build any fight, right? You want his input in making and building a big fight, because I mean, history has shown that Floyd Mayweather has did the biggest fights in the history of pay-per-view in the sport of boxing. So you will be foolish not to take his advice. So obviously his word does mean something in this equation, for sure, right? Again, like I said, you would be irresponsible to not, if you have any kind of, contact with Floyd Mayweather, relationship with Floyd Mayweather. Al Heyman has put on the biggest fights in boxing, including Floyd Mayweather. So it just wouldn't make sense not to include him and take his advice and get his input. Of course, you want his input, you want his advice. But is he the end all be all with Terence Crawford, Errol Spence? No. No. Is his input valuable? Absolutely. 1000%. His input is valuable. So with that said, the fight will be announced, and I'm not expecting Floyd Mayweather to be the one to announce it. He is never. History has shown. Did you ever see him announce a Terence Crawford fight or Errol Spence fight? No. I'm hard pressed to see him begin announcing Errol Spence's fights now. Again, I would want him to announce it and be involved. For sure, I want his fingerprints on it, some way, somehow. For sure. I would love to. If I'm in this position, I would love to have Floyd Mayweather involved. You can't go wrong. Dude is a genius in the sport of boxing. He's a genius when putting on the biggest fights in the sport of boxing. He's an absolute genius. So you would be making a massive mistake not to include Floyd Mayweather, in my opinion. But then again, they have the blueprint, because everybody doing business with Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford fight, they are all suits that have been involved with Floyd Mayweather's fight. So they have the blueprint. Now, can they absolutely be Floyd Mayweather? Well, obviously not. But they have the blueprint to make the biggest fights? Absolutely. And so they know what it takes. Showtime president of sports, Stephen Espinosa, who signed Floyd Mayweather to that massive multi-fight deal some years back when people thought he wasn't going to be able to fulfill it because of his the stage in his career. Stephen Espinosa knows what it takes. Obviously, Al Heyman knows what it takes. Mayweather Promotes the CEO, Leonard Ellaby, he knows what it takes. TGB, Tom Brown, he knows what it takes. So Sam Watson, he knows what they all know what it takes to get the best out of it and maximize as much out of it as possible, period. But as far as him being the end all be all and announcing the fight, and if he don't announce it and it ain't happening, that's not the case. That's simply not the case. And again, like I said, expect to see Terence Crawford, Errol Spence face off against each other. Terence Crawford, like I said, is going above and beyond to secure this fight. I didn't think he was going to do it. I didn't think he had it in him. I'm being told that Terence Crawford is accepting a 65-35 split in favor of Errol Spence. Terence Crawford is willing to take massive amount less money to make this fight happen. Terence Crawford believes in himself, and I believe the fight is going to happen. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.